This person wants to know if I'm concerned. They're thinking about relocating from Mexico to France. We're American. We're concerned about the government situation. Yeah, a lot more than I was when we moved here. I mean, if I was to, on a scale of 1 to 10, my concerns about the government were probably 4 or 5 out of 10. It was like more like annoying, but yeah, and just the normal stuff, right? Business as usual sort of annoyance. That's not anything new at least in the last like 4 to 6 years or so. But with what's happened now and everything that's happening on this app, which has really become, I think, a watershed moment. It's become a canary in the coal mine, in my opinion, for what's really going on. Like the veil's getting lifted. My concern level is now a 9. And I don't say this like I'm being honest about the answer, not to be alarmist, but I'm being just honest. I've gone from being like, hey, it's cool that we're here, but, because we originally envisioned like a long time ago, we envisioned like a 6-month France, 6-month US life, just kind of going back and forth and the best of both worlds and everything. And now I'm to the point where I have absolutely no interest in being in the United States at all, whatsoever, for so many reasons. And it's not hating, my country. I mean, I love my fellow countrymen, and I love the landscape and the people there, and but the government situation, yeah, no, I'm beyond concerned. It's like kind of the stuff of nightmares. Like it's surreal. It's like the literal definition of surreal. It doesn't feel real, and I'm concerned as shit. And I've gone from being like, hey, you guys should really like check out, this other life that you could have, to being like, no, you should really check it out. Like, you really should. Like, not just for people that have thought, oh, I'd like to do something like that, but the people that haven't considered it at all, because I love my fellow countrymen, and I love people, and I don't want people to feel trapped or scared or whatever, and I want them to know that there's other options out there that are viable options. In some cases, not in all, because there's reasons why people can't leave, and that'll always be the case. But for those that it's even a remote possibility, I am definitely here to help. Amongst other people, there's lots of other Bailey in Italia, and my friend Joe in Italia, and like people in Spain. There's all, I can name so many content creators, and Amanda Rollins, and all these people that have, been and Delights by Dawn, who's another person in the same town I'm in. So many people out there that have made this transition with and without families, and who are having a better life, at least for them, and that are trying to hold a hand out to lift people up. And that's really what I want to do now. So yeah, and God bless anybody, as I always say, God bless anybody who wants to stay and try to make it work, or is just patient and is willing to wait it out. But yeah, for me, it's like it's a non-starter these days. It's a non-starter. So making my life elsewhere, make my life here in France, and so far, it is definitely a good life. And I just had a French guy. I was just teaching a martial arts class, and one of the guys, a new guy that came in with a friend of mine who's also a teacher, he was just like, "Why did you move here?" And I was just like, "You got a minute? Because this is going to take a while."